Are you a furry who wants to start VTubing? Do you feel overwhelmed by all the choices and tools that are involved? Do you know nothing about Unity or don't know what a blend shape is? If so, I'm glad you're here. I have created this guide to help you get started VTubing. Today, we'll be going over some of the basics of VTubing using a furry avatar, including the software and tools you'll need, along with the tutorial to set up an OBS scene for streaming. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll have what you need to get started on your journey. First, let's go over our VTubing software. There are a few options, and choosing the right software for you is important since each one has its own learning curve and set of features. I'm using VNyan for its integrated features that you might find useful for streaming, such as redeems and profile management. There are other notable options for software, including VC Face and Warudo. Don't be afraid to poke around and see which one speaks to you. After we have our VTubing software, we'll need an avatar. The avatar that we will use for this guide is the Winterpaw canine. The Winterpaw has lots of customization, it's easy to work with, it's affordable, it has great community support for extra accessories to express your avatar, and it is pretty much ready to go out of the box. You can find the Winterpaw on platforms like Gumroad or Jinxie. There are other avatars that we can use for VTubing, and you are free to follow along if you have one purchased, but it may need some adjustments. If you need help with your avatar, please comment and I will help if I can, and check out the additional resources that I'll post in the video description. So, after we have our avatar, let's talk about gear. While we could use a webcam to track basic movements and expressions, using an iPhone provides much better tracking. Starting from the iPhone to X and above, except for SE, these iPhones have front cameras that can use the Winterpaw's AR kit blend shapes to track much more than a webcam is able to. I would recommend purchasing an older iPhone dedicated for VTubing if possible. I use an iPhone X that I purchased on Swappa, and you can also check out Facebook Marketplace or eBay for cheap deals, or maybe ask a friend, a relative, or coworker if they have an old iPhone they don't use anymore. To give our iPhone a stable place to live, I would recommend a desk mount for it, and to help it see our face more clearly, make sure to have a good light source nearby. Now, we'll move on to the tutorial. Let's start with downloading and installing Unity. If you already have it installed, check the version page that I'll link below and install that version. If you don't have it installed, just visit unity.com and click the Download Unity button. Create your account or sign in, then download and run the installer. When it finishes installing, it will automatically start installing the latest version of Unity. To save yourself some time, cancel this installation, then install the specific version that I mentioned earlier, which is 2019.4.31F1. You can uncheck the Install Microsoft Visual Studio box since we don't need that. While that's installing, we'll go ahead and grab OBS. This is just another easy install. Just go to obsproject.com and download and run it. After we have our Unity installation, let's go ahead and make a folder for our Unity project, software, and avatar. It doesn't matter where this folder lives, so you can create it wherever you find it convenient. Next, after you purchase the avatar, go into the files. I bought the avatar on Gumroad, so I'll scroll down to the VTuber section and download the VRM file, then place it in my folder. Next, go to the UniVRM download page and download the Unity package, and then move it into the folder. Then open Unity and create a new project. Make sure to select the correct version, name it, and set the project folder to the one we've been working in. Once our project is open, click Assets, Import Package, Custom Package, then select the UniVRM package and click Import on the pop-up, and then click Accept All. Create a new folder in Unity by right-clicking in the Assets, Create folder. This is where we will import the VRM file. You should see a new menu called VRM0. Click this, then click Import, and import the VRM file we downloaded from the Winterpaw store page into the folder. Next, drag the VRM model into the left pane called the hierarchy. You can use the scroll wheel to zoom in and get a closer look, or hold right mouse and use WASD to move around. Our model has clothing that is included, but we don't have any textures for them. For that, you'll need to do some additional steps, and those are covered in detail by the avatar creator herself. I'll link her guide in the description. She also goes over how to add your own textures and adjust the blend shapes for more customization, so I would highly recommend you watch her guide during this step. For now, I'm going to remove all of the clothing items. To do this, right-click the avatar in the hierarchy and then click Unpack Prefab. This will turn the text white, and you can delete each item by clicking on it and press delete. I'm also going to delete Tail 1 since I prefer Tail 2 style. He looks like a good boy now, so I'm ready to export him. Click on the VRM0 menu again, and then Export VRM. Drag the avatar name from the hierarchy into the export root box. You'll see some warnings, but you can click on any of the boxes to fix them. In the export settings, check Pose Freeze and Reduce Blend Shape Clip, then click Make T-Pose. The avatar already has our info and image filled out, so all we'll do now is click Export and place him in our project folder. Now, let's head over to VNyan. To install VNyan, download it from the creator's itch.io page and extract the zip folder into our project folder. Now, we'll open VNyan, accept the firewall access request, and when it loads, click Load Avatar and select your exported VRM file. Now he's just sort of standing there menacingly, so to get our tracking going, we'll move over to the iPhone setup. First, on your computer, open up a command prompt window and run ipconfig and note the IPv4 address of your computer. Next, in your iPhone settings, go into your Wi-Fi configuration and note the IPv4 address of your phone. Open the App Store and get the iFacial Mocap app. Open it, head into the settings, and select the destination IP address. This is where your computer's IP address will go. Then, back in VNyan, click on Menu, Settings, iPhone ARKit, and enter your phone's IP address in the box. An orange light means it's connected but not receiving tracking. When we open iFacial Mocap back up, it should turn blue and start tracking your avatar. Leave VNyan running and open OBS. Create a new game capture source and point it to VNyan, and make sure to enable transparency. Then you can open your favorite game and add it as another game capture. Make sure to click Capture Audio. Also, make sure your VTuber layer is on top of your game layer. And to get rid of VNyan's UI, click the H button on the bottom right. And there you go. You're well on your way to start VTubing. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Please let me know in the comments what you think, and if you run into any issues, I'll do my best to reply and help. If you found this helpful, drop a like and consider subscribing for more guides and gaming content. Some additional resources are posted in the description to help you out, since I know this tutorial skipped over a lot of the customization steps. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.